What up, what up? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. This is Guns N' Roses. I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes to see a couple of guys connect, and we're gonna start with this. Okay. In the meantime, you can ask whatever you want or comment whatever you want, and I will do my best to reply back. All right, guys. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, okay? And hit that like button right there, by the little hand with the thumbs up, to help out my channel to grow up and support, the Second Amendment. I would do the same thing with other gun tours. That way, you guys stay tuned. I got some good stuff coming up. I've been out for a little bit. Moved from one state to another, bought a house, but I started, doing some good stuff on my channel again. In the meantime, if you don't want to drop in the comments where you're from, at least a state, go ahead. John, hey, how many shotguns do you have? I like shotguns. But as right now I have one, two, three, four, five shotguns. I had that right there, with the Big Mac. Let me use my laser pointer. I don't know, you guys can see it right there, the green dot. That's a Saiga copy. That's a Lynx 12. That's a great firearm. I haven't had a single malfunction. I know everybody says the same shit, that they don't have a single malfunction, but with this one, I always have a blast every time I go into the range. I always take this bad boy right here. Um, Semi-automatic. It's kind of like a AK-47 style, and I have 10 rounds in the magazine. Next to that one is a Remington 870, and it has a chassis in the top, Picatinny rail. Next to that one, that's a Benelli Supernova Tactical, and I did a couple of modifications on it and upgrades. And right here on my left, that's a BP-12. That's a Panzer BP-12 with a 20 round drum, 12 gauge also. And in the floor, in the floor right there, that is a Beretta A300. Alright, guys, some of you, your language, if you want to translate it or select maybe English in your so we can see, and at least understand what you guys saying right now, but it's showing on your current language, so I don't know. I'm going back. Where are you going back? Let me give you guys a little tour while all the people, get connected. Let me move this out of the way.
Let's go.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is Monday, November 10th.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Guns Are Us. Okay, I'm live streaming from the state of Florida, United States. If you want to drop in the comments where you are located right now, you don't have to be more specific, but at least the state or the country. What's going on, Hunter? How you doing? Got a couple of pistols here. I have a couple coming up. I have a Mac 5 on the way and a Chris Vector 10 millimeters generation 2 with 6.5 inches barrel. All right, it's already ordered. I'm supposed to receive it by next Monday. So we're gonna start suppressing guns now that we are saving those $200 starting on January. Okay. So I'm thinking in 300 blackout. Obviously, I want to do the Chris Beck 10 millimeters. I want to suppress that one. I'm just gonna keep it as a pistol. More benefits than an SBR. And yeah. And that bad boy right there, the CC Scorpion. I want to suppress that one. I want to suppress the 300 blackout. And obviously, you know, the same can, I can use it on the Mac 5. Jerome fan, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live stream. Hey guys, please support my channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button at the top. All right, let's put that same number on the right side. We got 32 right now in the live stream. Let's put 32 on the other side too. Okay. There you go. That little box right there, that's a press. I do my own holsters, my own Kydex holsters. Most of them. I do Kydex holsters and the shit for the knives too. Where is the Stoger STR9 Charlie? I don't own one. What state? Florida. Florida, United States. Hey, drop in the comments what states you are currently right now. Where you from? All right, so my guessing is that if you are watching this stream live, you you like guns. So my question for you: what 3 guns, if you own more than 2 or 3 guns, what are your setup for if shit hit the fan? Oh, so Mississippi, you say you need tightening up on your health. Your breathing is that giveaway. You have to be mobile to protect yourself. Yeah. So I know that I sound bad right now. I just recently 2 weeks and a half, I had a total knee replacement. So yes, I'm in a little pain right now. Not that much, but I'm in pain. So I don't have too much more mobility to move around. So you hear me whining or breathing hard, it's because of that. It says, man, how long did it take to get all that? Well, I've been collecting Starbine guns since 2017, 18. Yeah. But I stopped for a while, for like a year. Um, I was in the process to buy a house, so I paused my dreams for a little bit, for bigger dreams. And how can I keep going safe if I'm in an apartment? Well, um, if you're renting, I don't know, but you can buy, over 500 pound safe, and that will not keep it 100% secure, but it's gonna delay somebody from stealing your stuff. Yeah, and put some cameras. I got cameras everywhere. All right, and I had that bad boy right there, that Bonelli 12 gauge. If somebody tried to be funny and cross the door uninvited. What caliber went through you? I mean, you talking about my knee? I probably got shot by that right there, by the P320. No, I was airborne in the United States Army, and my knees already, both of them are bad. So I got a surgery on the right first, and then next year I'm gonna do the left. When I get brand new titanium knees. Okay, so show us your favorite. My favorite. They're all my favorites. Okay, they all have some personal connection. Since I built all the ARs that you see right here, I built on all of them. I put some time on each of them. Even that Bear Creek Arsenal, I did some modifications and put a H2 buffer, changed the bolt, put a nickel boron bolt on the bolt carrier, and yeah, that crank right there, I painted on Duracoat inside and out, strip everything to the metal. Yeah, man, every gun here have a special treatment. All right, so that Rock Island right there, I polished all the components inside, changed the spring, did a bunch of modification. But if you want to see more in a specific, the modifications that I did in each of these guns, you can subscribe to my channel and click on the icon where it says Guns R Us, and you will see all the videos, right? If you're looking for one in specific, like that one right there, that was all black, and now it looks like a mirror. All right, I polished that one and changed a lot of parts and modify it too. But it's not my favorite gun, but it's the one that I trust more. Is that one right there, the Glock 19 MOS. All right, and recently, not recently, about like a year ago, I got the 48 MOS, which is the same size but slimmer. So either one of those, but I go with the 19. All right, no, none of the internals have been changed in that gun. It's from factory. Everything is cosmetics on the outside. So, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. I recommend you guys, if you are carrying a gun, at least in the gun that you're carrying, don't do a lot of modifications. You don't need a light trigger for a carry gun. Okay, so Ryan Keefe, I have been a big fan of your channel and gun collections. Always enjoyed your videos where you explain all of your DUI modifications. Yes, I agree. I take like, it's like a movie. I take like 2 hours, because I like to talk a little bit about each gun. All right, it's not just to show it like this. I like to talk a little bit about the guns. All right. Um, I like the weaponry stuff. Yep. What brand of camera? Well, it's not a camera. It's an iPhone. I believe this one is a 16 Pro Max, which have a good image. Oh, he getting paid, and no, you get 100% from BA. Well, hopefully, I mean, after all that, I hope. I don't want to talk about that. I'm giving out too much information. All right. She hit the fan. I have an AR, a shotgun, and a burst spray. Man, those burst spray are they fuck you up. All right, AR. That sounds good. And a shotgun. Yeah. Same thing here, man. I like that Beretta A300, but as much as I like it, if shit hit the fan, I prefer to carry a pump action. It's not gonna fail me. And also, probably one of the ARs with another Oppo receiver, probably 7.62 and a 5.56, which are the most common, ammunition out there. And a 9 millimeter, probably the Glock's 19X. Well, any of those guns are good. Even that CC P10F right there, that's a badass gun too. It's not an expensive gun, but it's really good. Okay, Jeremy Fain, all the details you can tell this man is passionate about the sport. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've been out for a little bit, um, but I started doing videos again, taking care of the family. Family first. I don't see an FM 509 tactical. No, I was gonna buy one. That's a FM 509 right there. That's a mid-size, which is pretty much the same thing. The same thing. The only difference is that the FN tactical have a 17 round mag. I had the extended. Obviously, this gun doesn't come with extended. I got that separate. Um, but yeah, it's an optic ready, 15 round mag, easy to conceal. So pretty much it's a carry size. There you go. And I'm rocking a PID Holosun. Those PIDs are badass. They're so good that I have several ones in different guns. Another PID right there. Yeah. If this is the boys of Eric Cortina, the target shooter. Ah, no. What state are you in? I'm in Florida. John Smith, nice, thank you. Mississippi, 383. Oh, there you go. You do need a light for your carry gun. Well, you don't need it, but you don't need it till you need it. So I do have a light for my carry gun. I have a Holosun PIDK. It's a compact light, and they have 500 lumens, which is enough. It's rechargeable, and I also use CR123 batteries. Shoot me out. Is that an 870 Express 12 gauge? Uh, I don't know about the Express, but that's an 870. Yes, it's in a rail chassis, but it's an 870. Yes, sir. I guess for heat, she hit the fan. FN 509 tactical sidearm and an AR platform that shoots 7.62. It she hit the fan. Yeah, sounds good. How do you install an extended mag on a handgun mag? An extended mag. Um, I don't understand that question. I mean, an extended mag. I mean, those magazines come. I mean, most of them comes from factory already extended, or you can purchase the base plate and remove the base plate that the magazine have, and it's supposed to come with a longer spring and extended plate. Like for example, this gun right here, I believe has 17 or 18 rounds in the mag, the SFX from Canic, and I have a Taylor Freelands extension. That one at 10 rounds to the 17 rounds, so it's 27 rounds in one mag. Or you can buy the mag that is already extended, just like that one. Wow, beautiful from Argentina. Thank you. No revolver? No. Every time I go, I try to buy a revolver, I see something else, and end up walking out of the store with something else. But it is in my mind. I know I need one, at least one in my collection. Okay. I like your weapons, Fernando Acuña 22. Thank you. What camera are you using for security in the room? I can't tell, man. I don't want to discuss that type of information. But there's a bunch of selections out there, right? You can use a Ring camera. You can use any camera that connects through your phone. Retention Glock look. Glock, yes. Do you have a Romeo X? Romeo X. No, I don't have a Romeo X. Do you have a Chris Vector? Well, you maybe was not in the chat when I mentioned that, but I supposed to receive my Chris back next Monday or next week, but I supposed to receive it on the 17th, and also a Mac 10, a Mac 5, which is the MP5 clone. But that Chris Vector is gonna be in 10 millimeters with a 6.5 inches barrel. It's gonna be in a pistol configuration, and I'm not gonna SBR that gun because pistol have more benefits. But I will be suppressing that 10 millimeter coming up on January, uh, since I'm gonna save those $200 for the tax stamp. Do you have any PSA pistols? No, I do not own any PSA pistols. Do you have any metal MP 2.0 carry competition or compensated? Nope. But that sounds excellent. I know the MPs are better reliable guns. Better reliable. As good, if not better than Glock. Argentina is Versa. WV in the house. West Virginia. Welcome, man. Welcome. Do you have any bullpup? There you go. That's my bullpup right there. My only one bullpup. That's a Panzer from Panzer Arms BP12, made in Turkey. I have a bunch of problems with that gun when I got out of the first. Even the bolt crack and the piece messed up the whole receiver. Well, but I contacted the Panzer USA by that time, and they sent me a new barrel, a new upper receiver, and an upgraded bolt. And since then, man, I haven't had a single malfunction with that gun right there. And I have a modified, extended 20 round, 12 gauge magazine. The reason why, so this magazine, I'm not touching the gun. It used to be close to the magazine well, but I changed the five. It's kind of like a five round magazine that goes in here connected to the drum, but I changed it for a 10. So, and the reason why is because this drum was too close to the gun, and it was very difficult to grip the gun. All right, I know it looks a little funny, but it's just better that way. Do you have an MP5? No, I have a Mac 5 on the way. I have a Mac 5. I've been looking at that gun for a while, a bunch of reviews, and I'm convinced that it's the same crap. Okay, some of the parts are made in the same factory, so it's on the way. It's a Mac 5. It's not the K, the short version. It's a regular MP looking pistol. Yep, I'm not gonna be adding a brace, and like I say, I'm gonna suppress that gun right there, the CC Scorpion, and the same suppressor will be used on the Mac 5. But I want to leave the Mac 5 as close as stock I can. I don't want to add too much shit on it, because when you start changing the look of the gun, and I like the MP5 looking. Delay 7994. That's a lot of heat. Yes, and it's growing little by little. All right, I give away some, to my daughter when she turned 21, to my wife. So it's supposed to be more. They're around the house. FD rifle on a tripod. Let me see it. Right here. There you go. That's Aero Precision lower. You have a 6-hour Tango 616 by 24, 16 inches barrel, compensated from Strike Industries. Most likely everything is from Magpul. You have a H2 piston in the back. And the buffer spring. It doesn't have buffer spring, to have a H2. There you go. It's a 223556. And it have a 4 assistant deleted. You guys can see it right there. Yeah, really nice gun, really nice. I have another build right there, 7.62. This one is a Spike Tactical build. And there you go. I have another one right there. That's a 300 Blackout with a 16-inch barrel. Yep. I have another right there. I don't know if you're talking about the FD, that one. But that's another Aero Precision lowered build. And it's a 300 Blackout, 5 inches barrel. And in the background right there, that's a Spike Tactical lower build. And it's a 7.5 inches, 223556. Any 2011s? Well, this is the closest to the 2011 that I have. That's a Rock Island 10mm double stack. It has a 16 round mag with a +4, so it has 20 rounds in that one only mag. I have a TLR string light, 1000 lumens, which I adapted a Picatinny rail on it. It's a solid Picatinny rail on it. I changed a bunch of internals on the gun, polished a lot of stuff, changed the reduced the pounds on the recoil spring, and it shoots well, man. Very good, very good. Bull barrel, yeah, boy right there, 10mm. It's a 1911, so it's 1911, but it's kind of like a 2011 gun. But that's the closest that I have. Oh shit, what's going on here? Alright, let me unfuck this shit. All right, we fixed it already. Hey guys, I see 105 guys looking on the stream right now, on the live. Please subscribe, support my channel, okay? So you can get more notifications. Cause I'm gonna be doing, like I say, every one of these guns, I made a review on it, and if I did modifications on the gun, it's already recording on videos on my channel. So for you to get the notifications, and following up my channel, I would like you to subscribe, so you can get those notifications, and I don't get lost in the crowd. Okay, and at the same time, you will be supporting my channel to grow up a little bit. Hit that like button, okay? That little hand with the thumbs up, hit it. All right, let me see. Nice. Those R70s are extremely reliable. Yes, they are. They're built like a Tonka. If you're old enough, you know what is a Tonka. No Romeo X, no. I have only had a P80, a G26, not smart. Well, I mean, what do you mean? That's enough, man. You have a gun. If it's reliable, that's all matters. All right. A gun is better than zero guns. Hey, how I shorten the barrel on my 10.5 R300 Blackout? Well, it's a 10.5, so it's already a pistol. So all you have to do is remove that handguard and get the AR2, remove the barrel, put it in a vise, remove the barrel, and put the order a shorter barrel. Yeah, they're not that expensive. Okay, they're not that expensive. You can probably spend $150 on a 7.5 or a 5 inches barrel, or a 5.5, even a 4.5, which is the shorter that I have seen. All right. Roy, if you have to pick a favorite, which one will be? I don't know. I'll probably go with not the most, because I have a 17 right there. I have a 17 right there that is mounted on the recovery tactical brace. I love that 17. I have a timing trigger and all that good stuff. It's nice. But at the end of the day, I would go with the 19X, which, it's a gun that I can trust. Or even the CC P10F, which is a good gun too. I definitely will take my CC Scorpion. On this one, I already changed the. Let me get off camera. So on that one, I put a Nexus bolt, and I had changed all the upper receiver that was the original upper receiver was polymer, and I changed it for aluminum. Okay, it's a delayed blowback system, and it barely have any recoil. Chamber 9mm, so that's a good round. Or I would go with the 300 Blackout, which is a good home defense too. 30mm bullet, not a lot of recoil. But it depends. If you're talking about pistol, you're talking about AR versus AK or shotgun. But yeah, right there. My CC Scorpion will be the choice, my choice. As right now, because I had the Chris Beck on the way, 10mm, and I have the Mac 5. So I don't know. I put some money on that one already. Probably like more than $800 of what the gun costs already. So I trust that one. But let's see, things change. But for now, it's gonna be the CC. What that? Uh, I don't know which one you're talking about. Coach say hi. What's going on? Uh, Papa Deep, I like your store. My store. This is not a store. I'm not selling anything. Okay. Oh, you see, this is my stress room. This is where I release my stress. Okay. Every time I receive gun parts or I coming back from the range, I put music here, man, and my mind just go away. Okay. Too hard to pick one. It is. It is. Because every one of each one of these guns I have made. I had took my time with it. Like the SAR 9, that was a regular SAR 9. I changed the slides and changed the internal springs, trigger, um, you know, and same with the other guns, like that P229 right there. That's a DAC. That was a police trade, and you see the picture from that gun, and now it's like you won't say that it's the same gun. But every one of the guns have a different modification and a different meaning. I did the stapling on some of these guns. You know, I did some trigger job here. To rest the finger. Stapling job on some of the guns. The Glock 2, the Glock 17, the Canic. So I took a little bit of time, even with the CC P10F. That's my job too. I did the stapling, and I build the holster for each one of these guns from Kydex. So yes, that's how that's my passion. How much you believe all this word? I had no idea. I had no idea. You know, I will have to go. I will have to go to my Guns R Us binder where I have all the receipts and all the pictures and get with a calculator, all right, and see how much I have. ¿Cuál es tu favorito? My my favorite one es la CC Scorpion, es mi favorita. What is your favorite Glock? Um, Actually, there's three. All right, but if you tell me to choose one, I will go with the 19. I don't know. You see, that one is more wear out because that's the one that I pick every time I leave the house. I start picking this one up, the 48 MOS, which is the same size but slimmer. But I like this one better. I like the bulk feel of that gun. Got a D. You mean SIG P65? No, I don't have a P65. I had two P320s. That white one right there is chamber in 40 Smith & Wesson. That one is chamber in 9mm. And I put a safety myself and a P229 DAC. And that one is chamber in 357 Zig, which is an excellent round. I'm thinking about it. The 365. Actually, earlier I was looking on that at that gun online, looking on the prices. But it's not in my list. It's I would like to have one, but I have other guns in mind. Right, like right now I did an inversion on invest on a Chris Beck 10mm and a Mac 5, and after that I will go with the Springfield M18 SOCOM chamber at 7.62 NATO or 308. Let me see your AR. You mean AR-15? Yep. You see me whining. I just got a surgery 2 weeks ago. Total need a replacement, so I'm a little, in pain right now. I got some pain meds, but still hurts. All right. So that's a 300 blackout. It has a 16 inches barrel and a 16 and a half handguard, which is longer than the thread on the barrel. This one right here is a 7.62 built. That one right there, that one is a Spy Tactical. This one is a Aero Precision, and it's a 300 blackout, 5-inch barrel. The one in the back is a Spy Tactical, with the one with the drum, and it's a 7.62. I mean, 223-556. I have another one here, and that one is a side charging handle, and that one is a 7.62 by 39 with a 7.5 inches barrel. Down here, I have another Aero Precision build, and this one is chambered in 5.56 to 2.3, and it has 2-color tone. It has a burnt bronze mixed with FDE and some parts in black. Damn, I'm way down the comments. I gotta move faster. Noble Action. Let me start reading fast, okay? I'm not trying to. Do you have any actual guns? Well, I don't know what you mean, but this is what I have, man. You painted that one right there. I paint the upper receiver, the Romeo, the 6-hour scope is similar color. That's painted on Duracoat. Actually, that gun has like 10 years, and it's been holding up really good. This one right here is a crink up, and I painted on gray with Duracoat too, but I took my time. It came out excellent, and that paint it's not like regular paint. That's gun paint. It's kind of like an epoxy mix or some shit like that. That is very strong. The handguard on the Mac 5 yes, you are correct. That's an easy change and a $20 change. The handguard on the Mac 5 doesn't look like the H key. I put an M-LOK hand grip. Well, I don't want to put M-LOK. I want to put the Reno that is fat in the back, a little skinnier in the front, like a triangle one, which is cheap. It's a piece of plastic, which it won't cost more than $50. I want to keep it as original as I can. All right, and so you say have failures to eject sometimes? Yes, I hear that the old models do have failures, but you can, you're correct too. You can exchange parts with the HK. Yeah, and that's what I do. Like right there, that's a cheap upper receiver. That's a Bear Creek 7.62. I changed the bolt, not the bolt carrier, but the bolt in the front. I changed that. I put a titanium and Hayes firing pin for 7.62, and I put a H2 buffer spring, and I disassembled the whole upper receiver and tied up everything with thread lock and make sure everything is working correctly. And the magazines, those magazines are nice too for that gun. AK-47. I do not own the AK-47, but it's the same platform. That's a crank right there, a crank up, which is chambered 7.62 by 39. AK shotgun. Well, if you can call this an AK shotgun, that's a Saiga copy. That's a SDS Lynx 12 gauge. This is a magnificent gun. I mean, I'm telling you. It didn't come like that. Obviously I changed the bus stock, all the furniture, and I add other stuff. Actually, I polished the all the bolt and the internals, and this thing runs sweet, man. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's one of my favorite right there. And actually, you can swap parts with the Saiga. Uh, I like the one with the six code. Okay, I think you're talking about this one, the Tango MSR, 16 by 24. Yeah, that one looks sweet. Do you have any 22 LRs? No. I was about to buy to purchase when I purchased my Mac 5. I haven't received it yet. It will be hopefully here because I'm like a kid, waiting for that, checking all the time if they provide us, the shipping number, the tracking number. But anyways, I was contemplating on buying an HK 22 LR, which is not that expensive. It's like $600, six something, and it was in stock. But I decided to go to with the Chris Beck 10 millimeters. But I have in mind, yes, I don't own a 22 LR, but they're fun to shoot, and I'm looking forward to have one. So they're on my list, and I will have one. No bolt action. Yes, I do have a bolt action. I have a Mossberg Predator. I mean a Patriot Predator. It's chambered in 308. Have a floater barrel, compensator, vortex. There you go. I have plans for that one. Probably gonna end up changing the chassis on it. Any Makarov? Nope, I don't have a Makarov. All right. Cameron Powell, say hi. What's up, man? How you doing? Ruger Precision 338 La Pula. Okay, yes, I hear that is good, but I don't own one. Maria Spider asked me, why do you have this many guns, though? Well, I mean, some people like watches, some people like glasses, some people like cars, some people like motorcycles, some people like four wheelers, and some people like guns. So I'm in the gun community. Also, I'm in the glasses community. I'm in the watches community. Yeah, but this is my passion right here, guns. Okay. Um, like the life. I appreciate it, man. Omar Patino. I own an FM Scar 308. Oh shit, man, that's a badass. That's a badass. I was looking at one, and it's close to $5,000. Yes, a little expensive, man. A little out of the budget. I probably, you know, like a year or two ago, it was in my list. All right, but it's too much money, bro. Too much money. Anderson are no any good guns. That's all I have, man. It is what it is. What are you thinking about the DB12? You talking about the BP12? Um, there's other options. Okay, mine is running good after everything I did on the gun, but if you want to go for a Saiga type AR, like an AK-47 12 gauge style, I will go for that one. Do you have a gun? Do you own a nice guns? Come on, man. Chill out. Nice collection, man. I just picked my first one up. It's a Kimber 1911. Nice. I do own one Kimber 1911, which is a lightweight. It's not that expensive. This one is a stainless lightweight. Change the spring, the recoil spring. Put some grips from Wilson Combat, magazine from Wilson Combat, and I also added a rail on it, stainless steel rail. It's permanent in there. It's held by screws from the inside. I have a TLR9 on it, and this gun shoots nice. Magwell, did a couple of modifications on it. That's my only one, 1911, and the other one, 10 millimeters. It's illegal to own RPGs. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back with you on that one. Taurus. Yes, I do have Taurus. Actually, I gave my wife my G2, which I polished the slide and everything, and put some what is that color? It's like a blue color, like a light blue color accents. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And I had a G3 that I gave to my daughter on her 21st birthday. But that G3, I got the Taurus line. It was already, nice when I gave it to her. A DP12. Oh, I'll tell you, we're talking about what BP12. I have to check on that one. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember right now. Not any of those. Chill. Any ATF knocks? No, man, everything's legal. All right? Everything is legal here, bro. Everything is legal and everything is by the book. You see that little book right there? That's all kept with receipts and pictures. So they can pound sand if they want to. Nice. Chromate Kimbers 1911s has such a crispy trigger. Yeah, Kimbers are nice. They used to be bad in the past, but it's hard on these times right now for a gun to be bad. We're in 2025. No. She hit the fan loadout. I don't know. As much as I like, because I like it, the Beretta A300. I'll probably pick that one, but I'll probably just go with the old A70 since it's a pump action and it's not gonna fail me. And one of the ARs, probably the 7.62, and I will take the 5.56 to the 3 upper receiver, so I have both calibers, okay? Because they are the most common calibers: 7.62 by 39, 223 or 5.56, and then the 9 millimeters, all right? Which probably gonna be that Scorpion right there, and a 19X, which is a reliable gun. Okay, you don't want something fancy. You want something reliable that will run in the mud. Okay, if we're talking about the AR, it's not that reliable, but it have more parts available. That crank right there probably runs in the mud. And it's R9. Yes, I do have a R9 right here. And I'm proud of this gun. I did a lot of modifications on it. You gotta watch my videos, man. Subscribe, watch my videos. I have a lot of videos about that gun. Okay? 300 blackout seems like it will go through walls. It depends on what round you're using. If you're using a full metal jacket or home defense, hollow points. But it's a knockout round, 30 caliber round. But remember, it's in a 5.56 to 3 shell, so it doesn't have that much power as a 7.62. It's a mix of the 7.62 and the 5.56 or 223. So it's a good caliber, and it's a great caliber to suppress to. But who cares, man? Who go through the doors or through the wall? what does my wife think about my collection? Well, man, she's not into guns too much, but as long as I pay the bills, provide and everything, and there's money in the account, cars are paid off, then I have time for my guns. Okay, I'm a very responsible person with my bills, so family first, and then hobbies. Okay, if it wasn't for all that, this room will be full of guns. Uh, I'm gonna get the DB12. Okay, I gotta check on that. Will you sell your safe for 2 million? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Wait till you get the Mach 5. They're awesome. Man, I'm looking forward to get that, man. I'm looking forward to get that. And actually, I was looking for an HK, but in the website that I purchased the gun, they didn't have one. They have a Senate, which is another copy too, but that was over $2,000. A Senate something the short barrel one, but I went with the Mac 5 because I saw the reviews, and I was convinced that I'm doing a great purchase. YCITI. Okay, so nice collection, man. Love it. Thank you. Any hunting rifles? The only, well, you can hunt with the AR, yes, but I do have right there the Mossberg, Patriot, Predator, Chambered, and 308. Uh, are you getting DMS by the CIA yet or not? No. Check out the SIG. They have some. Check out SIG. They have some good stuff. Yes. Love it. Got any high points? No, I don't have any high points. Slow motion, please. Oh, there you go. Actually, let me put this in this Bible right there. Okay. So dope. Thank you. Showa 308. Well, that's my 1308. It's not an AR. It's a bolt action. Mossberg. And that is Patriot Predator. All right, 308. After my Kreisbeck and the Mach 5, I'm going to get another 308, but this one is more of a tactical rifle. All right, it's an old style rifle mixed with motor, so it's gonna be a Springfield M1A Socom. It's chambered in 7.62 by 51 NATO or 308. I'm looking forward for that rifle, man. That's one of my dream guns, and it's coming after those two that are coming on the way. Adriana Rellano, qué bonitas, gracias. How many guns? Well, here I have 34. With my wife, I have 35. With the two coming, I have 36. But still growing little by little. You got any G3s? You're talking about a Taurus G3? I gave it to my daughter. I have a Toro G3, and I gave it to my daughter with red design and light and everything, extended magazine and everything, for her 21 birthday. I just showed the 308, CCI chucks. Nice collection, brother. Thank you. Appreciate showing off your collection. Thank you for watching. Derek Jones say hi. What's going on, brother? That's a 7.62 AR pistol. No, that's well, the 7.62. Yes, it is. My bad. I got confused. That one right there. That's a 7.62. Let me get my laser pointer. Uh, that's a 7.62 by 39, 7.5, and it's a charge. I mean a side charging handle. Okay, and this one is a crank. It's a 7.62. Also, it's a pistol too. Both of them have brace, right? So yes, and the other one will be that one right there. That's a rifle. That's a over 16 inches barrel. I love my CCI. Okay, man, that's bad. Thank you. Uh, how you feel about your super safeties? I'm looking on that, right? I'm looking on get a couple for the ARs, all right? Since it's not gonna make the difference, right? It's not gonna be a fully automatic and they're legal. And obviously you have the selection, from safe to single shot to super safety. So yes, I'm looking forward to get a couple for my ARs. For the crease bag, I'm gonna get an FRT because what is a crease bag? You know, if you don't get that close, but it's not to a full auto. Duramac, yes, that's the best for 7.62 AR type. Do you have any tweak with your AR-47? Yes, I have to, you know, when I start building, I have to go back and forward with my AR-27. I mean, at 47. For this one right here, that's from Bird Creek Arsenal, the upper receiver. Obviously, the rest is just a regular AR multi-cal low receiver, but the bolt, the front part only, the bolt from the bolt carrier, it's not that good. So I got a nickel boron bolt. I don't remember the brand right now, but I bought two. So there's one spare bolt in the grip, and one is mounted. And they have a titanium encased firing pin. And obviously you need the Duramag. The Duramag are the best magazines for that type of build. Okay, there's no going around. All right, don't even try Pro Mag or all the brands. They're trash. You have to get Duramag. HK22 is like a baby gun. Well, I don't know about baby gun. All right. When you get all those mosquito bites one after the other one, I don't think it's gonna feel like a baby gun. Okay. It depends. It depends on what type of round. There's a couple of 22s that are very little. Okay. So don't get me wrong, man. You put over 30 rounds or a drum mag for a 22 HK22, and you put a suppressor on it, man, I don't know. Omar Patino says he subscribed. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Thanks for supporting my channel. I appreciate you commenting on the comments, brother. I have the same passion, and so get it 100%. Yes, yes. Like I say, some people have all the passion for all the stuff. We have passion for guns. Okay. Shit, some people collect Hot Wheels or Pokemon cards, and they pay ridiculous amounts of money for Pokemon cards. Is that an SPAT 12? No, that's not. Can it be sent to West Papua or not? No. Every squad in war should have at least one MagFed 12 gauge. Like I said, this one right here is very nice. I have no complaints with this one. I have no complaints with the SDS Lynx, which is a Saiga copy, to use it as my home defense. I trust this gun 100% as long as I'm using those magazines. Any other plastic trash, it's not gonna work with it. Omar Patino, everyone hit the like. This man is on the Reddit. Yes, sir. Praise, appreciate it. Please the like button. Please hit it. Uh, Try 6.5 Creedmoor if you want a good distant rifle. Yes, yes, um, yes. It's in my mind to get a good rifle, a good bolt action, powerful rifle. But I hear you. You're right. I hear good things about the 6.5 Creedmoor. Super safety run, bro. Might have to modify it a little bit, but once you do it, it runs. Yes. Um, I want to get a super safety for my ARs, especially for that shorty right there, for the shorty ones. Um, I was talking about the recoil as far as the BB gun goes. Oh, okay. All right. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, man. Some people try to be funny. Yeah. No, but it is just like a baby gun. I know. I shoot a 22. I don't own a 22, but I shoot a 22 before, and those things are, the following shots. Even if you put a super safety, man, those things are gonna be accurate, especially with a suppressor, man. CPAP in the background. That is a crank. That is a crank. It was made in United States. It was made on Texas Armory, which is not in business anymore. But I bought it for a friend. Short story. It was a round, a metal jacket round stuck in the barrel, and nobody could see it. It was like welded in there. So, you know, he was in the military. He was PCS, and he was like, "I have a gun for sale since you like guns." And I was like, "Let me see it." It was all black. It was all scratch. I painted. I had a video. Check my videos. I painted that like probably like a month ago. Um, it was all black and scratch, but it fires. Those things fires in the mud with fucking sand on it. All right, but I bought it for $200, and then I, used my magnifier with my light. That magnifier right there with the light. Look inside the barrel, and I saw the little line that divides from the metal from the barrel, and I pulled around the shell out, and that's it, man. Gun fix. Polish it a little bit with 2000 grit and a drill with a rod, and man, that thing is fire, bro. It's fire. All the MP5s shoot like baby guns, no recoil. Yes, even the 9 mils. I haven't shot an MP5 yet, but that's what I hear. That the MP5s are very low in recoil, and looking forward for the Crispback, since the recoil is going down to the recoil system. So I'm very excited about the Crispback and the Mach 5. All right, guys. Just taking my time to say, hey, thanks for watching. To be with me, um, in this short time for this live. I just doing it, just to entertain myself, and actually, just to grow my channel, because sometimes I take a little time to do my videos when I do modifications or I do gun collections and I talk about guns. Um, if I have more subscribers, I have more people to share with. And especially on this time right now, that I just got knee replacement surgery. So that's a total knee joint replacement. I'm in the third week right now. First and second week, I was shit. A lot of pain, a lot of medication. I don't like to take, those painkillers, but I have to. I had to. So I started walking around the house again, and I was like, why not? Let me connect. Let me connect with YouTube and get with the gun community. Okay. I'm not an expert. I do have passion with what I do. I do my research. I like to do everything myself. Okay, everything myself. I do. Even I cut my own grass. So I save all that money. I work on my cars. I can drop an engine one day, put it back in, same as a transmission. Um, jet skis, you mentioned, wood. I can work in wood. I can work in concrete, you know, um, like a real man should be. Okay. Um, Nobody born knowing stuff, but if you're trying to learn, you will learn. Well, let me give you guys a little rundown, all right? And I show you the guns. If you want to see more specific on, you want me to talk about the gun, just let me know, okay? There you go. Yeah, those my Oakleys, man. I like Oakleys too. Yeah, that thing came out sweet. It looks brand new. But I took my time, remove all the paint. Every little bit of paint, I remove it on that gun. Inside, outside. I paint the inside too. I would like to show you guys, but I can't. I cannot touch the guns on live. That's my CC Scorpion. Like I said, I want to get a shorter barrel on that one to run the suppressor inside the handguard. There you go. That's a 7.62. Like I say, it's not expensive build. Well, it's not an expensive upper receiver, but I put some money on the bolt and you know, on all the parts. It has a Viridian. That thing is a 2K or 4K lock, something like that. It's a 2000 lumens. It's excellent. Will avoid you to have a light and a grip and all that cable running around. You got everything in one piece. There you go. Kimber 19X 1949. Beretta is underrated, man. It's nice. This is a nice pistol too, and it's not that expensive. That's the Beretta APX, and that's a combat version. Beretta APX Combat. FNK. There you go. I decided to do the bluing on the slide. I have a 6-hour P229. That thing is chrome like a mirror. Yeah, the 6-hour magazines in chrome too. I just recently put a safety on that one. That's a P320. Yep. And then you have another 40 Smith & Wesson P320, which are going to be, I got the tools already to, the template to put the safety on it. So I just gotta buy the safety for this one. And I'm gonna be putting a safety on that one too. Just to be safe, I know those guns don't shoot themselves, but just in case. Ruger 5.7, excellent round. That's like shooting a 22. And then you have the CC Shadow 2. And I have some parts changed on the internals from Cajon. And that's a sweet shooting gun too, very accurate. There's barely any recoil on it. I love that gun for shooting. Not to carry, but for shooting. CC Shadow 2, and it's a combat gray. Maybe look like a little white, but it's like a gray. It's a combat gray, and this is one of my favorite pistols right here. This is a SP01, CC SP01. I like that sweet looking, man, look at the shape of that gun. That's like art right there. And I have a carbon fiber grip and a +5 from Taylor Freelance. And I'm rocking a PID from Holosun 1000 lumens. I can't touch the gun, but the barrel has been polished. And that thing is sweet. There you go. I did the stippling on this one. This is a P10F. I have a long grip. I actually have a flush magazine of 19 rounds. And +2, that's 21 rounds. And I have another one which have 19 +5. I'm rocking a TLR1, a Holosun line, optic. And there you go. The famous TLR1 high lumens. And there you go. You have to have a Canic in your collection. This is one of my first guns. Actually, I went to buy a Glock when I went to when I got this gun. This is the Canic SFX. There you go. Excellent gun. change the trigger, a bunch of internal tools, internals. Got the charging handle from Taylor Freelance, Taylor Freelance Plus 10. So you have, I believe this one comes with an 18 round. So you have 18 plus 10, if not 17. I don't remember very well, but I cannot check right now. There you go, another excellent gun. I do have the flush magazines, the 12 round, the 15, and then I got extra magazines, which I put extensions. So it's the same extension, but the spring is being cut to fit it on this gun. It's a TP9 Elite Subcompact. Excellent gun too. Koenig makes excellent guns. There you go. Ruger midsize 509. That's one of my carries too. I like that gun. And one of the guns that is underrated, that magazine extension looks purple, but it's not supposed to be purple. It's black. But it's a Masada IWI, and it has RFX. Let me see. Is it RFX? Yeah, I think it's RFX 35. Yeah, same as this one, different model. RFX 35 from Brilliant. Excellent green dots. SAR9 and the 20. Well, it's like a 2011, but it's a 1911 double stack with 20 round mag. There you go. You got the bullpup. You got the shotguns. I got this A7 in a chassis. And there you go. I love this bad boy right here. That's a Benelli Supernova. Yep, Benelli Supernova. 7.62 AR, 300 blackout, bolt action, Patriot, Predator from Mossberg, another AR, and this is one of my favorite ones too, right here. That's a Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol, chamber and 3 gauge. That chisel right there, Bostock, cost the half of what the gun costs. Expensive, but I don't regret buying it. You can mount your red dot on it, and this gun is fire, man. It's a super fast shooting. It's a it has a self-cleaning system too. You know, change the handguard. Hold up. There you go. Sweet shotgun. Alright guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Alright, hit that like button. Thoughts on the Ruger RXM. Let me look it up real quick. go. That's what we're talking about right there, right? The Ruger RXM. It looks nice, man. It looks nice and compact. I mean, Ruger makes a good firearm, so you cannot get wrong with that brand. I don't own one. I haven't tried one, but it looks dope, man. It looks dope. I guess some people went to 99 already. That they got boring or something. There you go. Hey, if you just got here, say something. At least what states you coming from? I mean, you are from right now, or country. All right. We all brothers and sisters under one, so you're all welcome. I'm gonna have to do a little cleaning after this, organizing, and put it back in the safe after the live is done. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, right? So you can get that notification when I get those guns that I'm waiting for. You can get those. You can see those review. I got some good stuff coming for those guns. One is a creaseback, 10 millimeters. It's gonna be suppressed. It's gonna be a pistol, 6.5-inch barrel, and I have some good stuff in mind. And the other one is a Mac 5. It's a replica from the HK SP5, which is an MP5. Okay, same thing, same internal, same everything. It's just that it's not an SK and doesn't have the price tag of $3,000, $2,000 less. All right. You have any questions? Shoot me up. Say something. All right, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Please support my channel and support the Second Amendment. All right. So we can get this community to start growing up. Okay. Once my channel start getting bigger, I'm going to, start giving away stuff. But you guys gotta help me out. You guys gotta help me out to grow my channel. Once I'm probably gonna start, giving away guns, lights, even money. Okay. But we gotta start, building the channel first. So you help me out, you're probably, gonna be one of the winners, future winners. Okay. You're winning anyways. Watching my channel, getting entertained. If you like guns. But definitely, check out my channel. I have over 100 videos in my channel. I've been doing, YouTube for quite a bit. This is probably my fourth time doing live. You guys can tell I will get definitely better with the time. But I've been doing videos for a while, so you guys can go to my channel, click that icon that says Guns R Us, and watch my my videos on reviews for lights, modifications, how to disassemble, how to fix a Glock when you put the slide wrong on it and it get locked. I have other videos too, not just stuff for the guns. I have couple of videos about how to fix a couple of parts on cars, AC, air conditioners, and all the stuff, but it's mostly about guns. When I fix something around the house that I think I can help somebody else, I just post it on YouTube. channel so I can help other people with the same situation. All right, that's the count right now. I have 7,831 subscribers. I'm trying to get at least to 8,000 subscribers. All right, so you can help me with that little push. I will appreciate it. I know we're close, so please hit that subscriber button. It just take you like 2 seconds, and also that hit that like button right there with the thumbs up to help me out. Is there anybody in the live right now? Can anybody say something? It's a question. Um, what is your favorite guns? What is your dream guns? Or what is your home defense loadout? So comment down below and let me know. What up, what up, what up, what up, guys? Anybody, say something. Any guns fans out there that want to see or ask questions about my guns, please comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, okay? What up, guys? Anybody behind the screen right now? Any fucking phone fell off. There you go. Any questions, guys?